let's talk about who's next up in on our list here. This is our boy Jimmy, or my boy
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy, Jimmy,
I'm in
Jimmy.
love with Jimmy.
Jimmy.
No homo, but I'm in love with Jimmy. And
Be careful, Ed. Be careful,
no,
Ed. He's got a boyfriend.
I'm telling you, this guy is he gives me so much Andy from 15. I know that's a
Yes,
taboo from the
yes, I
season,
agree. I agree.
Yes, yeah, I agree too.
but maybe not so much in the underhandedness, because so far he's come across as a pretty genuine person. But
He's not as pretty. He's not as pretty.
you might have to build up that genuineness
not
in
as
order to
pretty.
use it to your advantage later on. Similar to like how Paul used 18's persona of being the good guy to manipulate people in 19, just completely changing his demeanor. Anyway, I'm not really saying he's Paul either, but I mean he had a great first episode. I think he really jumped out on the first episode. He
excellent first episode.
he won the relic, the HOH relic competition to give him the ability to choose 3 house guests to go for the HOH.
Yes, he did.
And I think his choices were pretty solid too. He was able to make good connections with people. I think that whether they were genuine or not, that has yet to be seen. But I think he had a great first episode showing, and he's got to be a front runner in mine and a lot of other people's probably opinions of going forward. What does anybody else think about Jimmy? Anybody else have any thoughts on Jimmy?
Jimmy's he's going to go really far. He could win this game if he does it perfectly, right?
Sure.
He's already talking to many groups already. Remember, he went to the kitchen, talked to Amy and Keanu, and Adrian was in the background as well. So if he's doing all of what the group you just talked about, and these guys, and he's already talked to people because he's asking which one wants to play, and he's in good form with Vince already. So I see him go very far. I like the guy.
Yeah, me too.
Me too. Yeah, you pointed out something while we were watching the episode, that he actually had the opportunity from winning that competition to quote unquote kind of interview some of the other house guests like an HOH would,
Yes. That basically by having the power to choose which 4 people are gonna compete in the HOH, without himself being in HOH and therefore getting his hands full of blood, he was essentially the first person to be able to have a genuine excuse to talk to everybody and be like, hey, let's talk game, and have those initial conversations about do I trust you? Do you trust me? Do we see ourselves working together? Because if you're going to pick someone to win HOH, then you need to at least make sure that they're not going to turn around and put you in the blocks. So in that sense, I think it was a very, very good power for him to win. And I think he
agree.
Is able to capitalize on those opportunities because he's pretty personable, and he does come across as someone who won't hesitate to stab in the back if needed. So I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah, and my thoughts on him, and correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not exactly sure, but I feel like he was either the only person or one of a few people who actually were sort of saying, you guys, you got to be careful of Rachel, and not
there we go.
Not cozy up. I feel like he was the only person. There might have been a couple, but he's the only one I remember actually standing up to that and going, you guys, don't be dumb.
Yeah,
this is Rachel Riley here.
Are we getting accomplice vibes from Jimmy at all? Anybody?
I'm not, but I don't know. What are the rest of you? I'm not.
I saw him hide in the back of the sofa near the mirror. That's when I saw him, and I told you right away. I thought it was Jimmy. Also in the background, it was Jimmy coming back late with Amy and Keanu.
Yeah.
So those are on my
yes.
radar, and I will keep the last one for last on the show.
Yes.
Now I'm having trouble myself with keeping what is innocent, just actions that are happening, versus reading too much into that and making it into something that it isn't. I'm guilty of that myself, and I hope I can keep a clear mind in trying to figure out what's innocent and what's, because there's a theme of murder mystery,
Right. I was just going to say
that causes a kind of a paranoia in itself.
Yes,
But,
I think it's basically because of this theme this year that, of course, we're all going to have sinister minds because it's a Agatha Christie murder mystery going on.
And they keep us in the dark for days and days and days. So that's all we can do is speculate, right?
Yeah.
I'm like Ed, I'm a huge Jimmy fan, and his AI strategy consultant career, like, I think he's got all the right pieces. I hope he can just put them all together. So,
and he's gonna make great TV.
A professional strategist.
Let's
You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.